we shouldn't be surprised, with the kind of equation that we've of late seen between the Sena and the BJP, blow hot, blow cold. But then what is Uddhav Thackeray really waiting for?
Well, that is always a question because Uddhav Thackeray has always been saying that, they do not support the BJP in each and everything, and they have also opposed the BJP a lot of times. And when asked about why they still want to stay in power, they say that we are not in power because we need power. We are not power hungry. We are there at the center because we care about the people and people want us to be there. So this has always been an answer of the Shiv Sena every time they are questioned about being in power and again criticizing the BJP. So this time again it has come because when it was asked about the cabinet reshuffle to Uddhav Thackeray, he said that he only got to know about cabinet reshuffle from the media and he cares more about Mumbai rather than what happens in Delhi. So this was a statement that came from him, and he also added to it saying that the Shiv Sena is not power hungry. Now this is not shocking at all because looking at the attitude of the Sena towards BJP in the recent days, it was sure that this will happen. But then he also somewhere feels that during the president election, Amit Shah did come down to Markashri, did meet him and asked for his support. But this time he says that there was not a single call from anyone from Delhi or rather from BJP regarding the cabinet reshuffle. So these were some things he has said over here. And it is also clear that Shiv Sena is expecting at least one more berth in this cabinet reshuffle.
All right, Chaitanya, thank you for keeping us ahead on that. But, Aishwarya, will that work? Will this actually work? Because this is a BJP that has cut down the Sena to size. That's exactly the reason why you see, Uddhav Thackeray on and off, Aishwarya, putting out those jibes. But, if he's not power hungry, why is he still in that coalition with the government there in Maharashtra?
Because, Deepthi, he exactly is. But then these tactics or these tricks are not going to work with the present leadership of the BJP, and specifically that of the BJP National President Amit Shah. If we talk about the presidential elections, even when initially Uddhav Thackeray wanted another candidate, if sources are to be believed, Amit Shah conveyed it brass tacks, very clear, that if you want to support, you do. We are not going to change our candidate. If you don't want to support, don't do. And as Uddhav Thackeray himself is stating, but what we are being told that a senior BJP leader called Uddhav Thackeray at least 4 days prior and informed him about this cabinet rejig. Not only Uddhav Thackeray, but all the NDA partners were told, all the parties who are a part of the National Democratic Alliance were rather informed by not Amit Shah, but a senior BJP leader that they are being looked into and they will be told. Yes, they are not getting any new berths, and this is something which is really miffing Shiv Sena at this very point of time. But then BJP leadership now, and specifically Amit Shah, the BJP national president, is not going to budge for such tricks. Even if Shiv Sena decides to pull the plug, BJP as of now will not try to give them another berth in the center just so that this alliance in Maharashtra could continue.
And Aishwarya, there's another very interesting way to look at whatever's been happening. This is what's been happening between the Sena and the BJP. On the other side, you have a JDU which has actually come back into the fold of the NDA. Will the JDU also now see some bit of, prominence there as far as the cabinet goes? What about the ADMK? What about the TRS? Because this is important. The government, this BJP, Aishwarya, is wanting to spread its footprint. It's venturing beyond the Hindi heartland.
Well, Deepthi, starting with the last, KCR landed in the national capital late last night. He has met with not one but 3 senior BJP ministers in the national capital till wee hours of the morning. We are being told he's going to be meeting with the BJP national president Amit Shah today as well. So yes, KCR is trying his level best so that he can get at least a berth or so here in centre. But when we talk about AIADMK, 3 berths have been offered. We have already brought you those names: Maitreyan, Thambidurai and Venugopal. When we talk about JDU, JDU has been offered 2 berths. One, we are being told, is going to Mr. RCP as he's known, and then the second is to Mr. Kushwaha. This is something which we are being told that another alliance partner of the BJP, that is the Lok Janshakti Party, that is Ram Vilas Paswan, is not very happy about, because Ram Vilas Paswan has one portfolio. But keeping in mind the difference of MLAs and the kind of power which the power gap between JDU and then LJP, it says that yes, BJP is not going to be arm twisted by any, whether it is LJP or Shiv Sena for that matter. JDU has been offered to AIADMK.
All right, Aishwarya and Chaitanya, for the moment, thank you to both of you. Remember, who really will make it for that team 2019 is a story that Republic will continue to keep your head on. And let's also move on and get you a quick check of more stories that we've been tracking here this afternoon.